On July 20th, 1969, Apollo 11 lifted off from Cape Canaveral carrying 3 astronauts and enough computing power to fill an entire room. 50 years later, we carry more computing power in our pockets. We are living in the fastest, smartest, and most connected time in history. And it all happens so fast. If you're a tech enthusiast, aspiring IT professional, or just somebody who likes to understand how the world works, then this is the channel for you. So grab your favorite beverage, they're in your car, your fridge, even your toaster. The IBM 650, around this time, magnetic tape was introduced as a means of storing and processing data. Punch cards, which had been used for programming, were quickly being phased out in favor of transistors. It was a massive hit and quickly became one of the most popular models on the market. To run on IBM hardware, Microsoft developed an operating system called MS-DOS. This was the beginning of a beautiful relationship between hardware and software. The future of computing is exciting, with new developments in AI cloud computing and quantum computing. Like the video. If you liked it, dislike it. If you disliked it, check out our other videos. Comment below with video suggestions, and don't forget to subscribe and follow. Oh, and one more thing. Be excellent to each other. As technology continues to evolve, one thing remains constant: our desire to explore and innovate. Who knows where the next 50 years will take us? Games such as Pac-Man and Space Invaders took the world by storm. Arcades were packed with eager gamers trying to beat the latest high score. Atari was one of the first home consoles that brought the fun and excitement of gaming right into people's living rooms. Transistors replaced vacuum tubes, making computers smaller and more efficient. This paved the way for the rise of personal computers in the 1970s and 80s. Computer-powered technology has changed the way we live, work, and play forever. But what exactly is a computer? This made computers more user-friendly with icons and a mouse. Not long after, the Apple I was introduced by Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak. The Apple II followed and became one of the best-selling personal computers of all time. Well, it's a programmable machine that manipulates data according to a series of instructions. So basically, a really good toaster is a computer. Netscape and later Internet Explorer were the dominant browsers during this time. A user-friendly Linux distribution that made Linux more accessible to the general public. The late 2000s and early 2010s saw the rise of mobile devices. PDAs, or personal digital assistants, were the predecessors to smartphones. The first iPhone was released in 2007, revolutionizing the mobile phone industry. Android phones quickly followed and became popular for their customizable features. Nokia was at the forefront of mobile computing, introducing some of the first internet-enabled phones. They also developed the first touchscreen smartphone, the Nokia N8. Linux was developed by University of Helsinki student Linus Torvalds. His goal was to create a free version of the Unix operating system. Today, Linux is used in everything from smartphones to servers. Okay, but seriously, computers have come a long way. Let's take a quick journey through time to see how far we've come. Lean back and let's take a brief history of computing. In the 17th century, Blaise Pascal created the first mechanical calculator, including the Z3, a fully electronic programmable computer built by German engineer Konrad Zuse. The Z3 laid the foundation for the development of modern computers. During World War II, the ENIAC machines were massive and filled entire rooms. These computers were used for cryptography and war coding. It wasn't until Grace Hopper joined the team that they started to resemble modern computers. She also helped develop the first compiler and is credited with the first computer bug, which, by the way, was a real moth. One of the first programmable machines was Joseph Marie Jacquard's punch card loom. By the mid-1800s, English mathematician Charles Babbage had designed two groundbreaking engines, the difference engine and the analytical engine. These engines paved the way for modern-day computers. Ada Lovelace, an English mathematician, is considered to have written the first algorithm intended to be processed by a computer. She wrote it for Charles Babbage's analytical engine. Computers are everywhere. The word computer goes back hundreds of years. It used to describe people whose job it was to do math. In the early 1900s, the first primitive computers emerged. After the war, the industry took off. IBM introduced the first commercially available computer. One of the earliest personal computers was the Xerox Alto, which introduced the GUI or graphical user interface. In the meantime, IBM released their first personal computer in 1981. The 1990s saw the rise of the Internet and World Wide Web. In the early 2000s, the free software movement gained momentum with the release of Ubuntu today. Smartphones have evolved into powerful devices capable of almost anything. So now that you know the history of computing, let's explore how computers actually work. Hey, thanks for watching.